Hello and welcome to Openboosters! We're going to open a Modern Masters Edition 2015. Woot! Don't look at that price tag. That is not what I paid for it. Alright, so here we go. Got it from Keith's Comics in Dallas. Alright, so here we go. I don't know, just slice it right there, I guess. Looks like a good enough place. Dun, dun, dun. Put that up. Boom. Alright. We're opening the entire box. Whee! Sorry about not getting this sooner. Bad things happen. Alright. So here we go. How's everybody liking school? It's back in session and we can now start opening boxes of stuff. Alright. Should I do it right here? Alright, well that popped out. Okay. And then, what is this? There we go. Alright. So here we go. Let's see. Stick that in there. Alright. So that's what it looks like. Toot toot. Push that back. And we will begin. Looking for the Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf. Da-da-da. Here we go. We're already in. Can't go back. These are way different. You just pull this and rip it. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I just lift it up. Pull them out. Alright. There's that. Okay, a germ. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to read all the comments. The Somber Hoverguard, Sunlance, Mighty Leap, Grim Affliction, Raise the Alarm, Repeal, Vashino Slaughtermaster, Sundering Vitae. Okay. Cathodian. Dark Citadel. Put that over there. Overwhelm. Glass Dust Hulk. Etched Oracle. Profane Command, and a Boros Swiftblade. Ooh. All right. Continuing on. I've got the swing of things. It should go a little faster. Eldrazi Spawn, Tribal Flames, Kazulik's Predator, Steady Progress, Court Homunculus, Dusk Hunter Bat, Aether Snipe, Simic Initiate, Soulbright Flamekin. Sorry, I'm reading the other parts of the cards. Plummet, Alloy Mirror, Artisan of Kazulik, Reassembling Skeleton, Drooling Gordian, Ant Queen, then Wayfarer's Bauble. Mine don't look damaged. So that's pretty good. Alright. Sporling. Sapworling. Sapworling. Alright. Scattered Seeds. Burst Lightning. Kicker. You may pay additional 4 as you can cast a spell. 4 damage to that creature or player instead. Okay. Blinding Soul Eater. Vampire Lacerator. Cloud Elemental. Shrivel. Narcoal Spy. Goblin Fireslinger. Gnarled Pack. Gnarled Pack. Kite Sail. Flash Freeze. Eldrazi Temple. Add 1 to your mana pool or tap. Add 2 to your mana pool. Spend this mana to cast color Eldrazi spells or activate those costs. Okay. Put that over here. Air Savant. Mirren Crusader. And Warp the Flames Foil. Alright, now I'm going to start skipping some comments. Gruul Turf. Put that there. Oblivion Ring. Vengeful Rebirth. Elsnorn Grand Cenobite. Legendary creature, Praetor. Vigilance. Other creatures you control get +2/+2. Creatures your opponent controls get -2/-2. Then a foil Walking Nightmare. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's having a good day. Sand in the Wild, Triple Flames, Sun Spear, Ghostly Changeling. The Vampire Lacerator. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life unless an opponent has 10 or less life. City Progress, Brute Force, Plummet, Kite Sail, Welding, Aqueduct, up to the Sun, Dark Steel, Indestructible, Sigil Blessing, Horde of Notions. Vigilant, Trample, and Haste. White, blue, black, red, green. You may play target elemental card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Then Cordulist. Making a mess with packs. Fairy Rogue. That's interesting. I like that. Tokens. Nameless Inversion. Sudden Knights. Like that card right there. Put them off to the side. Ghostly Changeling. Featuring Craft Mage. Otherworldly Journey. Soulbright Flamekin. Commune with Nature. Blades of Velasvale. Spear of the Sun. Expedition Map. Stormblood Berserker. Bloodthirst 2. If an opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Stormblood Berserker cannot block except by 2 or more creatures. That's a good red card. Bestial Menace. Argent Sphinx. 2 blue and 2. Creature Sphinx. Flying Metalcraft. Blue. Exile Argent Sphinx. Return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of your next end step. Activate this ability only if you control 3 or more artifacts. Then common Thrive foil. Modern Masters. All right. Another germ. Smoke Braider. That's a pretty card. Glinthawk Idol. Dusk Hunter Bat. Fairy Mechanics. Mighty Leap. Fine. Thoughtcast. Shino Slaughtermaster. Thrive. Gutshot. Flare Husk. Remand. Mutagenic Growth. Wrecking Ball. It's a strike. Lodestone Mirror. Trample. Tap or an untapped artifact you control. Lodestone Mirror gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That could be cool. Actually, put that off to the side. Oh, I know, I don't want to do that. Put that over here for now. All right, and then Arrest. Alright. Cosmic Predator, Thief of Hope, Scuttling Death, Repeal, Sky Hunter Skirmisher, Shrivel, Dragon Soul Knight, Mines of Vastwood, Alloy of Mirror, Darksteel Citadel, Artisan Kozilek, Shrewd Hatchling, Spectral Precision, Swans of Brine Argol. Creature Bird Spirit, flying. If a source would deal damage to Swans of Brine Argol, prevent that damage. That source's controller draws cards equal to the damage prevented this way. Okay, and then Overwhelming Stampede. Until the end of turn, creatures you control gain trample and get X plus X, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. For green, that's pretty awesome. All right. A Thrall. All right. Mana Leak. Arrest. Cosmic Predator. Bloodthorn Vampire. Spawn. Raising Alarm. Sundering Batai. Machino Slaughtermaster. Mirror Enforcer. Evolving Wilds. Deathmark. Rootkin Alloy. Flaxcaster Frogling. Hercules Recall. Instant. Return all artifacts target player owns to his or her hand. And then the World Heart Phoenix. Ooh. Shiny, shiny. Continuing on. Brawl. Woot. Thrumming Bird. Waxwing Baku. Another one. Yep. Inner Flame Igniter. Sundering Bataille. Frogbite. Gust Skimmer. Azure Chancery. Water Servant. Cranial Plating. Overwhelming Stampede. Alright. Oops. There we go. And then Agony Warp. Da-da-da. Still shiny, shiny. Moving right along. Doo-doo-doo. Da-da. Scattering Seeds. Tribal Flames. Sunlance. Cloud Elemental. Terrasha's Grasp. Skilling Death. Goblin Warpaint. General Pack. Kite Sail. All we want is over here. Flash Freeze. Edora's Temple. Air Servant. Vendilion Click. 2 blue legendary creature. Fairy Wizard. Flash. Flying. When Vendilion Click enters the battlefield, look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card, puts it on the bottom of his or her library, then draws a card. Helium Squirter. Woohoo! Alright. Rippy. Worm. Can't beat that. Alright. Copper Carpus. Thummingbird. Another Sky Hunter. Put that upside. Vampire. Time. Moonlight Strider. Brute Force. Thrive. Gut Shot. Mirror Enforcer. Celestial Purge. Overflowing Chalice. Vengeful Rebirth. And then Lodestone Golem. Roar. And then Shrivel. Shiny, shiny. Next. Come on down. Power Up. Spirit. Ooh. Nest Invader. Somber Hover Guard. Instill Inflection. Vapor Slug. Tasashi's Grasp. Sculling Death. Simic Irritate. Fairy Fall. Sylvan Bounty. Frogmite. Harkwood Twilight Guardian. Combust. Drooling Gordorian. And Midnight Banshee. 3 black and 3. Creature Spirit. Wither. This deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a -1/-1 counter on each non-black creature. That's pretty scary. Alright, Frogmite. Shiny Frogmite. Can't get shinier than that. Alright, here we go. Continuing on. Ultra Pro. Menelik. Nameless. Plague. Thoughtcast, Graft, Fortify, Blade Spell, Tuca Tongue Thalid. I don't take my tongue. Runes, Servitor, Rustic Relic, Golgori Rot Farm. Put that on the side. Silesia Sanctuary. Ethercaste Knight. Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Mystic Snake. Creature Snake, Flash. When Mystic Snake enters the battlefield, counter target spell. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Daybreak. Cornet. 2 white. Enchant Aura. Enchant creature with another aura attached to it. Enchant creature gets +3/+3 and has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. Wow. That's actually maybe another enchantment still. Alright. There we go. Wolf. Skyreach Manta. Son of the Wild. Arrest. Kami of the Ancient Law. Stoic Rebuttal. Sickle Ripper. That's a cool artwork. That's pretty awesome. Only you. Warp in the Flames. Sign in Blood. Wait for Bobble. Spread the Sickness. Algae Gara. Something. Gaharial. That's a creature crocodile. Pillory of the Sleepless. And Dark Confident. Black and 1 creature human wizard. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Dangerous yet awesome. And then Blades of Velasvel. Alright. Continuing on. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Golem. Scatter the Seeds. Hummingbird. Grim Reflection. Healing Squirter. Enclave of the Phalanx. Fairy Fall. Kavu Primarch. Gus Skimmer. Sphere of the Sun. Mirrorsmith. Restless Apparition. Spite Bellows. Bane of Fire. Red X. Bane of Fire deals X damage to target creature or player. If X is 5 or more, Bane Fire can't be countered by spells or abilities, and the damage can't be prevented. That's nice. Super awesome. Thoughtcast. Ba-da-da. This kind of packaging is a kind of convenient way to open. I don't have to worry about much. Let's see. Blinding Soul Eater. Blood Ogre. Hornet Homunculus. I like that picture. That picture is huge. Cloud Elemental. Moonlit Strider. Thrive. Inner Flame Igniter. Sickle Slicer. Dark Steel Citadel. Daggerclaw Imp. Shinmore Grog. Gauger. I need to learn to read. Air Savant. Swans of Brine Argol. Again, right? Yep. We already have that. I think. Flying. If a source would deal damage to swans of Brine Argol, run that damage. Yeah, we have that. Alright. Otherworldly Journey. Woot. Dun-dun-dun. All right. Rampant Growth. Okay. Hey, what did we just know? Ghost Changeling, Helium Squirter, Sunspear Shakar, Aquastrand Spider, Dragon Soul Knight, Siding Blood, Gusskimmer, Core Duelist, Necro Genius, Peleka Worm, Etched Monstrosity. Etched Monstrosity enters the battlefield with 5 -1/-1 counters on it. White, blue, black, red, green. Remove 5 -1/-1 counters from Etched Monstrosity. Target player draws 3 cards. And then repeal. More packs and more packs when you open a box. More packs when you open a box. Big mess, but fun. Yay. All right. Communal Nature. All right. Another Golgari Rot Farm. Ores of Hov Basilic. Plaxcaster Frogling. And Precursor Golem. When Precursor Golem enters the battlefield, put 2/3 colorless Golem artifact creature tokens onto the battlefield. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell that target only a single Golem, that player copies that spell for each Golem that spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those Golems. Wow. And then Everflowing Chalice. Oh yeah. Shiny, shiny. Here we go. Continuing on. Opening packs. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Did it right. Insect. Burst Lightning. Mataka Riders. Fijian Crassmage. Fortify. Death Denied. That's another nice artwork. Wings of Velisvel. Gnarled Pack. Fireslinger. Cathodian. Vinewood Blood. Scargon Firebird. Treasure Gambit. Tumble Magnet. Daybreak Cornet. Enchant creature with another aura. Oh, I already have that one. Yep. Alright, put that there. It's good to have 2 of those. Blood Ogre. Nice and shiny there. Ta-da. Okay. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, smash to smithereens. Sickle slicer, flare husk, Naviagen sages, glass dust hulk, simic growth chamber. That over here. Etched Champion 3 artifact creature, Metalcraft. Etched Champion has protection from all colors as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. And then Bloodthrone Vampire foil. Alright, we're down to the last 3. Woot. 3. Opening packs. Opening packs. Making a mess by opening packs. Alright. Alright. So, Cytoplast Rootkin, Deathmark, Dismember, Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Fear. Whenever Shadow Mage Infiltrator deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And then our foil is an Aquastrand Spider. Woot! Here we go with another pack. We got one more after this. Alright. Alright. Metica Riders. Blood Ogre. Walking Nightmare. Wings, Barku. Combust. Already got that, but there it is. Devouring Greed. Save Savage Twister. And Bendel Click. 2 blue. Flash Flying. We already got this one too, I think. When Bendel enters the battlefield, look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card and then puts it on the bottom of his or her library. Then draws a card. Yep. And Nest Invader. La la la. Alright. Last pack. Dun dun dun. Last pack. Last pack. And the toughest to open. There you go. Get away from that piece of paper. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. I still love that artwork. That's a good one. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Gumalox. World Heart Phoenix. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's uncommon. What? That's not right. Why would it be uncommon? Spike Shot Elder. Red. 2 red and 1. Spike Shot Elder deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. And then Rudin Savitor. Oops, this one goes over here. Da-da-da-da. Alright. So, well, there you go. Modern Masters opened. And it is empty now. Let us review. When did Lightning Bolt become uncommon? Craziness. If I get everything facing right. Jeez. Kinda. This will be weird. Alright. For the review. For those of you flash forward to the end. Okay. Argent Sphinx. Horde of Notions. Elshra Noir Grand Cenobite. Mirren Crusader. Ant Queen, Profane Command, Spike Shout Elder, Vendolin Click, Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Etch Champion, Daybreak Hornet, Precursor Golem, Etch Monstrosity, Swans of Brian Argle, Bane of Fire, Upside Down, Dark Confident, Mystic Snake, Midnight Banshee, Lodestone Golem, another Vidillion Click, Overwhelming Stampede, Hercules Recall, another Swans, Lodestone Mirror. Alright. Foils coming up. Can't get these setting up right either. Sloppy, sloppy. Here we go. Rune Servitor, Nest Invader, Aqua Strand Spider, Blood Throne Vampire, Blood Ogre, Overflowing Chalice, Repeal, Overworldly Journey, Thoughtcast, Blades of Velisbel, Daybreak Hornet, Frogmite, Shrivel, Helium Squirter, Agony Warp, World Heart Phoenix, Overwhelming Stampede, Arrest, Thrive, Core Duelist, Walking Nightmare, pretty, Warp in the Flames, and Wayfarer's Bauble, Boros Swiftblade. Alright, Modern Masters 2015. Have a nice day. This is Open Boosters.